Welcome to the live stream. Right, long story short, I have ham in my fridge, which I've chopped up here and made into small pieces. I could eat this as it is, it's delicious. But you know me, I love to make rice dishes out of leftovers. So let's get cracking. We got ham, we got a stock cube, we have red onion sliced, the green part and the yellow part because it's an old spring onion, some chopped garlic, and the white part of a spring onion. And I got basmati rice that was soaked for an hour. And now we need some vegetables. And there's also some drilling happening outside my house, as you can hear. It's really annoying. But let's get some corn. Let's get some peas. And let's make some rice. Let's not waste any time. All right, let's give you a good, whoops, there we go. All right, so here I've got a pan, and that is beef tallow or brisket fat. So I'm just gonna turn the stove on. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a better view of what I'm doing. Okay, let's put you here. There you can see the pan. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to take out some of the peas. I'm making ham rice, ham and vegetable rice. So I'll get some peas out here. That many peas. Need some vegetables in the rice always. There we go. Let's get some corn. And frozen vegetables are extremely convenient and awesome to use. Oh, I can smell that beef fat now. Yum. No pineapple today. Hello to everyone joining in. Let's get some corn. Top it off. There, corn and peas. Now I'm going to put these 2 bags back in the freezer because, I don't want it to sit out while I'm doing the stream, so there it goes into my freezer. All right, let's get back. So here, I'm going to give you guys a proper view. Okay, now this is the brisket fat. Into that, I'm going to add the red onion and the spring onion white. Yeah. And now, just going to saute that. Just get it to soften, get a little bit of color, start getting those flavors out. And you're going to get a nice, at least I'm going to get a nice beefy flavor because of the beef fat. That's what we are sauteing it in. Of course, you can saute it in any kind of animal fat you like. Duck fat, goose fat, chicken fat, all of them will do. Yeah. There you go. Will the videos be uploaded to the channel? Yes, this is a live stream. It will be saved. And no, this is not keto. The live streams I do is mainly to just let you guys know that I'm alive, still making videos on the new channel. And this channel is the keto channel, but this is not a keto recipe. However, you can just replace the regular rice I'm using with cauliflower rice, and then this recipe becomes keto. So not very difficult to make this keto, because the only non-keto thing is the rice, and obviously you can swap out the peas and corn for broccoli and mushroom, and you will get the same dish almost. So these are more for you to learn cooking techniques and little tips and tricks. So let these onions fry. They're turning translucent, so I'm now going to add in the garlic. So the garlic goes in, and also in goes the chopped ham, because I want to caramelize the ham a little bit. I'm going to turn the heat up now because I want to get some color on everything here. And this is going to be, we're going to be getting some flavor from the ham as well. It's going to add flavor to this dish. I'm also going to add in half the stock cube now. So this is the stock cube. I'm going to add this in. Oh, I'm getting a lovely fragrance now. You can see everything is cooking. I'm getting a little bit of brown color at the bottom of the pan. Beautiful. Getting some caramelization, some good color. Keep that stirring because you don't want anything to stick or burn. In go the frozen vegetables. And that is going to lower the temperature of the pan. And look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, so now you've deglazed the pan a little bit with that, and you're still getting things sauteed and they're cooking down. And like I said, if you're keto, you just swap out the peas and corn for mushroom and broccoli, or spinach, or Brussels sprouts, or asparagus. I mean, it's really your choice what kind of vegetables you want to add. I'm also going to add in the rice now. By the way, let me know what kind of frozen vegetables you have in your supermarket. Unfortunately, in India, the only thing I get frozen is peas and corn, and then I get a mixed vegetable bag which has peas, carrots, and green beans and cauliflower. But it's like a mixed bag. But that's the only frozen vegetables I get in the market here. I wish there were more options, but that's what I get for now. Alright, so this is 175 grams of rice, and the reason I weigh everything in grams is because it's more accurate, and it also allows me to calculate calories and macros much easier. So, I know exactly how much I'm eating. So, for 175 grams of rice, I need 350 mils of water. So, the ratio of rice to water is 1:2. So, I'm just going to fill up my jug now. Okay, there we go. I've got my jug of water. Just let's sure this dries up a little bit. We get everything mixed well. Toast the rice a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely. Alright, I can turn the heat down a little bit. And in goes the water. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, that's done. I just mix everything well, scrape down the sides. And now we just want to bring this up to a boil Once it is boiling, we're going to lower the heat and cover it and let it cook for 10 minutes or till the water has evaporated, and then we let it sit for another 10 minutes uncovered with the heat off, and then our rice will be ready. So now this is going to just come to a boil like I said, and now there's a stock cube in that which has been mixed in. It's added, we don't need to add any extra salt or MSG, it's all in here. The vegetables will soak in the flavor. The ham is going to impart some flavor as well because the ham has its own salt and seasonings. So yeah, so now you can look at my face, and now this is going to continue to cook. Wait, like I said, this is going to come up to a boil. We're going to cover it and cook it then. So there's not much for me to do here right now, but we will do something else because I have got some Swedish meatballs, and I figured I could eat those with the rice and some gravy. So maybe we can make a gravy now, just a simple um, roux style gravy, you know. Wait, what is a roux style gravy? I mean, we'll make a simple roux which we will turn into a gravy because we will use a stock cube. And if you don't have stock at home, the stock cube is the best hack for everything. I've actually got some pork fat. So it's a mix of bacon, pepperoni, and chicken fat, which I got from roasting a chicken. And that is going to be the base of my gravy. So I'll get all those beautiful flavors in there. And I'll show you how we'll make that. It's going to be super simple and super easy. I also have some chicken cutlets that need to be eaten up, so I could fry those up also. But for now, we're doing this, and this rice is going to be my meal for the next 5 days. So every day in the afternoon I can just eat some meatballs, gravy, and rice, and that's my lunch. So I always like to prep a decent amount of food so I can use it for a week almost. And if I'm not going to eat it, I can put it in a box and chuck it in the freezer and remove it whenever I want. That's the beauty of meal prep, which is something I like to do. Right, let's get cracking on the next thing while this is going on. First thing I want to do is have some water. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'll be happy to answer the questions. If you haven't seen my face in a while, do check the latest video on this YouTube channel. I'll appreciate that. Superb. Right, so like I said, I'm using this stock cube. I think I picked this up in Bangkok. It's either a pork or a beef stock cube. I can't really tell. I think it's pork. Could be beef. Maybe it's beef. I don't know. I would have used the translator, but now I've forgotten because I bought this like a year ago at least. So let's start with the gravy. So let's first get the fat. So for a roux, for a basic roux, it's 1:1:1. So like 1 tablespoon of fat to 1 tablespoon of flour to 1 tablespoon of, so to 1 cup of liquid. Got the scale. So I got my Pyrex dish here. We take the stock cube. Put it in the Pyrex dish. I'm also going to take my kettle. Now fill this with water. Let's get the water boiling. Fun fact, guys, I have done 105 live streams this year. That's insane. 105 live streams. Tell me that's not insane. Alright, so here now, I'll show it to you. That is come to the boil. Yeah, you see that? Now I'm just going to cover it. I'm going to lower the heat and just let that cook. 10 minutes. It's currently 1:45. We're going to let it cook till 1:55. So I put my stock cube here in the Pyrex jar. I'll give you guys more room to see what I'm doing. Meanwhile, I'm going to use this to make the roux. To basically make the gravy. You can hear the waters boiling there. And this, check this out guys. This is the fat. This is pork fat, pepperoni fat. Pepperoni is pork, but it's like, so I had a roast chicken which was stuffed with bacon and pepperoni, and the fat that rendered out from that roast chicken is this. And this is the other flavor component, the stock. But this is what I want today to make a gravy. The stock part, obviously not so much of it. This is like a ton of fat, but I'll just use like a tablespoon of it to get the base of the gravy. Alright, and you hear the water boiling? There, click. Okay, so here is our, so we add hot water, about 500 ml, perfect, there we go. That's brilliant. Get a spoon out now, give it a stir. Make sure you break up the cube. Now you just got to get this to dissolve. And there we have our beef stock. There we go. Beef stock ready for our gravy. And just make sure it completely dissolves. Nothing is left. Beef stock done and ready. Okay, let's get cracking on the rest of the gravy. Like I said guys, I'm very particular. I like to measure everything. So let's get our scale out. Alright, this is the scale. Here we have the fat. Okay. I'm going to use the hot spoon, which will let me easily get the fat out. And we're going to put in about, I think, let's do we'll make a small amount of gravy, so let's make it 15 or 16 grams of fat. There we go. Done. We don't need any more of the fat, so we can put this back. And now here we got some flour. So once again, equal parts of flour and fat. So that's 1:1. So we're going to put 15 grams of flour inside. Once we're done here, let's go. Perfect, that's done. We can close this up now. And now we can make our gravy. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's get to the stove. The rice is cooking. Let's put this on the other stove. And let's get our whisk. In fact, I should move this here, move the rice here, put this here. Now hopefully you can see better. There we go. Alright, so the heat is on here. Keep checking the rice that it's okay. Oh, plenty of water left still. Okay, now the fat is melting. Yo, so we are making rice with vegetables and leftover ham, and I'm making a very basic gravy to go with the rice. And I'm also going to fry up some meatballs from IKEA, most likely. Or I might fry up some cutlets, whichever one feels more like it. Anyway, let's. Now we can mix this. There we go. So you mix the flour and the fat, and now we just want to cook this out for a minute or two. We can turn the heat up slightly. There we go. Perfect. You want to mix this now till it's a nice smooth mixture. At the same time, I need to keep an eye on the clock. Ah, hey guys, I'm back. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Give me a sign if you can see me and hear me. Okay, cool. No, because somebody called me and then the everything went black. So let's get back to it. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, this is pork fat. So cooking the pork fat and the flour together, get really cook out the rawness of the flour. Let's go. Just keep the pan moving. Make sure you're whisking all of it continuously. And of course, if I want to make it darker, I just need to keep whisking it till the color starts to change a little. It starts to get cooked out more. That's how you make a brown gravy, is you cook the butter and flour till it goes brown. Now this obviously has some spices and seasoning from the pepperoni and the bacon and all that. So this has got a lot of flavor in it already. And the stock I'm using has salt, so that's great. We are now at 153. Let's quickly check in on the rice at the same time. Make sure nothing is overcooking. There's still plenty of stock in there. So we're just going to let that cook. Alright, let this cook as well. Let's see if I can give you guys a better view. Oh, thank you so much. My dad will be very happy to know that. So my dad has acted in a movie called Lucky Bhaskar, and he is extremely happy with the role and the way everything turned out. So if any of you have access to Netflix in India, check out Lucky Bhaskar. That's my dad in the movie, and this is getting whisked constantly. Here I have my my beef stock. There we go. Let's see how much 1 cup is. Alright, so this is 2 cups of stock. We just need 1. And we're cooking this out, letting this really cook out that flour, you know. Yeah, you can see it's getting some color now. Oh, nice. Let's go. It's also getting hot. All right. Hot, hot, hot. Lower this heat. Just let this cook. And that's cooking as well. Alright, let us check in on the rice. Okay, the rice has still got some moisture in it. So I'll give it another minute more. Let this cook as well. It's interesting. All right, let's start adding the stock in. There we go. You can see now it's, check it out. You get that. We keep adding stock little at a time. It's important to do this slowly. Obviously, I didn't have patience, otherwise I would have let this become a lot darker in color. But hey, that's okay. Alright. And like I said, this is going to be 1 cup of stock to 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of fat. Let's keep adding in the liquid little at a time because you want a nice thick gravy. I think we're done with 1/3 cup maybe. Let's add a little bit more, keep that stirring going. Nice, there we go, we're getting a nice white gravy. Meanwhile, check in on the rice one last time. Okay, I think the rice is done, the rice goes off. The rice is off, leave it for 10 minutes. Perfect. Alright, this gravy is looking good. There we go. Alright, got about 1/3 or 1/4 cup left to go. Let's add that in. Almost there. And that's it, 1 cup. Great. So we got some gravy here as well now. Managed to get everything in together. Perfectly done. Now you can see the gravy is quite white still. So I have a little hack to make it nice and brown. So I'm going to show you that. It's sauce. It's soy sauce. Hey Jason, thank you. Really appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed that recipe. I need some soy sauce. Alright, let's add a little soy sauce in there. 1 spoon should do it. Give it a mix. Now obviously dark soy sauce will give you a darker color. Check that out now. I mean, it's still whitish, but it's got a slight brown to it now. Check that out. Let's give the gravy a taste test. Oh, whoa! Holy smokes, that is so good. Is that an Aliclad pot? It says Prestige. Great, so our gravy is ready. That's amazing. Gravy is ready. The rice is now just going to settle down and then we can fluff it up. That's fantastic. That gravy tastes outstanding. All the flavor from the pepperoni and the pork fat and all just made it delicious. I'm thinking, forget the meatballs today. I've got some frying oil out. So maybe I'll just fry up these 2 cutlets I have. Thank you. This is a band called Chaos. They are a thrash metal band from India. They're currently based out of Bangalore. Superb band. I'm going to turn the heat off now here. The gravy is also done. Right, and our rice is just going to take another 5 minutes to relax. Meanwhile, maybe we'll just fry the cutlets. Awesome. No worries, Jason. I hope all the recipes help you. And yes, the shirt looks demonic indeed because it is a heavy metal band. But let me tell you something, heavy metal musicians are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet because we get out all our energy during our concerts. We're very calm and chilled out in real life. We don't ask for a lot. All right, let's fry some cutlets. So I've got some frying oil here because I can't keep taking out oil every time to fry stuff. So let's get the oil nice and hot. All right, 5. Yeah, we can do that 5. Okay. Now let's get the cutlets. Here we go. These are some Calcutta style chicken cutlets. These are from a company called Meatigo. They sent it to me to try out. They're quite nice, but they need to be deep fried. So getting the oil nice and hot now. And that'll be the final use of this deep frying oil. I mean, I try and use as little oil as possible when I'm frying things because I don't like wasting oil. So just getting the oil nice and hot, and we have 2 cutlets here. Let's see what the macros are on this. Per 100 grams, we have 200 calories with 10 grams of protein. And this package is 200 grams. So not too bad. 200 grams for the 2 cutlets with 10 grams of protein. Not the best, but they'll do if you're having a snack or something. I don't know. With nothing else. Anyway, our gravy is here. Nicely relaxing. Our fried rice, not a fried rice, sorry, our rice is here. Just getting the oil nice and hot. Let's add in the cutlets. And yeah, let them fry now. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just going to let these cutlets fry. It's probably not enough oil, but we'll get the job done. I'm still slowly getting used to deep frying things or cooking things in this on this induction stove, because I have to keep the pan on it to maintain the heat. Every time you take the pan off, you're kind of dropping the heat. So here we are frying some Calcutta chicken cutlets, and of course smash that like button if you feel like, because I don't know if it does anything, but always nice to be liked. Alright, these are frying. Let's go. What's the best kebab or grilled meat on coal thing you had in South Mumbai? Very hard to say because I maybe like something at Delhi Darbar or at Bade Mia years ago, because I barely eat Indian food in restaurants outside. So yeah, hard to say. Ooh, there's a restaurant called Harmony in Grant Road. Amazing chicken tikka. I love their chicken tikka. Fabulous. It's called Harmony. I think is Harmony is the name of the restaurant. Okay. Let's give this a flip over. There we go. Fry, fry, fry. And baste it with the oil. There we go. Fried cutlets. Fried Calcutta chicken cutlets. There we go. Calcutta style chicken cutlets. Alright, while these are frying, we're going to check in on the rice now. Oh, that looks good. Whoops. Check this out, guys. That's the rice, which we're going to fluff up now, but you deserve to see that. So here we go. Beautiful. Look at that rice, perfectly cooked with ham, corn, peas. Sweet. It's got that lovely brisket flavor as well. Alright, let's flip this now. There we go. Fabulous, fabulous. Let's cook those cutlets. Crispy, deep fried and delicious. Let's get a plate. Good to see you as well. Don't forget, chicken cluckinator from Good Flippin'. Yes, it's a pretty good thing. Yep, Good Flippin' is good stuff all the way. Do you wear a hairnet on your beard? No, because I'm not cooking in a restaurant. I'm cooking in my house for myself, so I don't really need a beard net, and nothing ever falls in the food. So yeah. I mean, of course, if I constantly had hair falling in my food, I would, but I cook at home for myself, so it doesn't, so I'm good. Worst case, I'll pull it out. It's my own hair. I eat alone. Alright, paper towel. It goes back. Alright, let's get. Oh, that's looking good, guys. Check that out. Nice. Look at the color, guys. Look at that golden brown color. Beautiful. And there we go. Our 2 cutlets are done. There it is. 2 chicken cutlets. I'm just going to pat them. Get off any excess oil. We don't want too much oil, obviously. So as much as you can get out of this. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Lunch is cooked. We got the rice, we got the gravy, and we got the cutlets. Let's bring everything to the nice light and show you. Though, I did forget one thing. We're just going to put the spring onion greens in the rice. So a little freshness. Alright. Give it a mix. Here we go. Give it a mix. And there you can see the rice. Look at that rice, guys. You know what? Hang on. You deserve a better view. There we go. got our gravy here. And our cutlets. Perfect. There we go. Now I like to clean as I go. So just putting a few things away that all right, now let's show you what you've been waiting for. Here we go. All right, that is the rice that we made. So as you can see, we've got some ham, a little bit of ham there, corn, peas, spring onion, beautifully cooked basmati rice. Here we have gravy, nice gravy, and here we have 2 chicken cutlets fried to beautiful golden brown, nice and hot. And that is lunch, ladies and gentlemen. So that's how you use up leftover ham, frozen vegetables, anything else that you have, like some kind of cooking fat. And yeah, make yourself a meal and enjoy eating it. And I appreciate you spending this time with me. Hopefully I will see you on the new channel, because this channel is basically now home to the keto recipes and whatever I did prior to 2017. All the new recipes, all the new videos are on a brand new channel called Headbangers Kitchen New, which you can find on YouTube. And I hope to see you there if you're interested in just cooking. Until then, cheers and keep cooking, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.